Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or, you know, surprise, this channel still exists. I am so sorry, it's been a minute, or like more accurately, it's been like a month. I am so sorry. I did not intend to disappear for this long, but I feel like every time I want to do anything this year, I just get hit with every possible roadblock to prevent me from doing everything, which is great. But I'm really excited to be here today because there's a lot of new music that is blowing me away right now, and it's just been weighing on me because I haven't been able to make a video. I can't tell if that's sad or if it's like kind of cute and nice that we've got this little connection here, but there is so much music. Obviously, I can't talk about everything that I'm listening to right now or this video would be hours long. Just this week's new music alone will make up an entire video, I think. But if there's anything you've been listening to lately and loving that I didn't mention, leave it below in the comments. We can talk about it. Maybe I love it, maybe I hate it, maybe I haven't heard it yet. Maybe somebody else here loves it or hates it or wants to talk about it with you. So leave it below and we can have a little discussion. And if you want to see more videos like this, give me a thumbs up so I know. I've been kind of toying with the idea of having like a weekly music roundup, like New Music Friday, talking about what's come out, if I can get myself back on a proper schedule. But that's an idea I've been toying with. So if you like that, give me a thumbs up and I'll work harder to actually make it happen. But without further ado, the music. So the main thing that I've been excited for lately is the new Wonder Years record. It's called Sister Cities, and oh boy. I already knew to expect greatness. I've loved this band for a long time and I know what they're capable of, and I've been really excited to watch them progress away from pop punk into a more alternative rock sound, I guess. But this album was like, it was more than I could have ever dreamed it would be. I'm probably being dramatic, but just like stick with me, who cares? It was an experience. It starts off with a song called Raining in Kyoto, and it's about Dan's grandfather passing away while he was on tour, and he missed the funeral because he was away on tour. And I just lost my grandfather last month, so of course, I immediately start crying and I'm like, oh, so this is how it's gonna be, great. But after that it was like, it was just kind of like I got to go on this journey of the album with the band, if that makes sense. Like, we had this shared experience where it was like, I understand that, and then from there I got to experience the rest of the album with that initial, I don't know, I'm probably reading into this too much. I like to put coincidences and fate and things where they don't belong and it's just like me making weird connections. I like conspiracy theories, I create them, I guess, but it's like, I don't know. It just, sometimes I'm not good at dealing with my own feelings unless I hear somebody else put the words to them, and listening to this album I think helped me deal with a lot of things that I haven't been quite dealing with. So I'm getting that feeling behind my eyes, like crying. I'm not gonna do it, but like, this album came at a good time, and I'm very thankful for it. And also, their PR is being done by Jamie Coletta, and like, she's the best person in the whole music industry, so I just want to say, Jamie only works with the best, and so it makes sense that she would work with the Wonder Years. So this week I also had a very pleasant surprise with Cardi B's album, Invasion of Privacy. I feel like there's a lot of times with artists where I jump on the bandwagon early and I'm like, oh, they're great, they're destined for success, I feel good about this, and their singles are hit after hit, and then they put out the full album and all the other songs are just filler. And it's like, oh, I put my reputation on the line for you and you made me look like a big dumb idiot. Thank you. So, you know, Cardi B's songs have all been bangers so far, but I thought, what if she falls into that trap and the rest of the album sucks? But the entire album is bangers, and I'm officially Cardi B's biggest stan. I'm gonna bump this album the entire summer. I don't even care what else comes out. This is all I care about for the entire summer. Oh my god. There was like a part in I Do when she was like, oh, like my 15 seconds seem pretty long now, huh? And I was like, oh my god. Because, yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about my hands. Dyeing your hair without gloves. Bad idea, kids. Don't do it. Also, I think it's worth noting that usually by the time an album comes out, I'm sick of the singles and it's like, okay, skip those. I just want to listen to the new stuff. But there is no way in hell I'm skipping Bodak Yellow or Bartier Cardi, so it's like, obviously she's done something right, because I have heard Bodak Yellow at every sporting event, before every concert, in my own home, on the radio. It's just been everywhere for months, and I have no desire to turn it off at any point. So I feel like she's obviously doing something right, and I'm like all aboard the Cardi B train. Choo choo, I don't care where we're going, let's go. Ooh, also this is not something that I'm listening to, but I did notice on Spotify this week that Hoobastank released a new single, and I was like, oh my god, I thought their only song was The Reason. And then I found out that they have put out 3 albums since The Reason. I am so intrigued to find out who Hoobastank's fan base is and how they've never mentioned them. And it's like they have 4 million monthly listeners on Spotify. I have like so many questions. If you still listen to Hoobastank, please, like, I'm not saying this in a condescending way, I just want to know more, because I feel like that song has been everywhere, so the fact that nobody has brought up the other songs is just like wild to me. So I would actually like to pick somebody's brain about this, if possible. Also, I have to listen to the new song. Who knows, maybe it'll be the Hoobastank Renaissance. Ooh, Tyler, the Creator, put out a new song called Okra, and he was like, oh, this is just like a one-off like thing. And like, does it ever make you sad that there are people out there that just make like throwaway content and it's better than anything you've ever done in your life? Oh my god, it came out last week, so I almost forgot, but Hayley Kiyoko's Expectations. It is so good. I love her. I want to see her on tour, but she's coming with Panic at the Disco, so I feel like tickets are gonna be hard to get, but I'll do it. I'll fight whoever I gotta fight. This album. Hang on, which song is it? I always forget the name of it. Mercy/Gatekeeper. The transition in that song from like the first half to the second half, the first time I heard it, I wasn't paying attention. I was doing, like, I had my computer on my bed playing the album, and I was cleaning, and I like dropped everything in my hands and was just like, because it just like changed my life in that moment. I am not being dramatic. That is what happened. Just like, I just love pop music, and I hate when people are like, oh, pop music, I'm so much better because I listen to underground Gregorian chanting. Let's make 2018 the year that we stop putting different genres of music on different pedestals where one is better than the other or whatever. It's just personal taste. Just because somebody can't force themselves to like hardcore music doesn't mean that they're a different person because they like pop. I don't know. I think it's all stupid. I think genre should be dead. I think we should just listen to whatever we want. And I think Hayley Kiyoko is perfect and pop royalty, and just like give her a crown or something. I don't know. On the topic of things that I'm listening to begrudgingly, Halsey released the Alone remix and then made a music video for that, but we still don't have a music video for Strangers. In other pleasant surprises, I really like Panic at the Disco's new song. Say Amen Saturday Night, not so much the other one, but oh my god. I was not a huge fan of Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die or Death of a Bachelor, but I keep listening in hopes that I find something I connect with. And I feel like now I get to be an active participant in being a Panic fan again. Because for a while there, it was like, I guess more passive, like, you're doing great, honey, like, have a good time, but not like actively participating as much. I mean, I still bought all the records, so like, he has my money. But now I feel like I get to actively be involved and be excited about things again. It's just really nice. I don't know. I just, you know, it just feels good. I don't know, there's bands that I'll always like care about in my heart. And then when I actually like what they're currently doing, it feels really nice, so I'm really excited. And God, my hands look ridiculous. To close off this video, I would like to end with another story that involves Jamie Coletta and another band that I have recently fallen in love with called World's Greatest Dad. So Jamie sent out a press release about their new song, and it just said, "This video has 2 dogs." And I was like, wow, Jamie knows her audience, because not only did I open this email and go find the song and follow the band, but I also can't delete this email out of my inbox because I feel bad putting the dogs in the trash bin. So now I'm gonna see this email all the time and be constantly reminded of this band. So Jamie's like the greatest PR person ever. The song is called Laughing While You're Smiling. It is incredible. And I really enjoyed it, and so I tweeted about it and about Jamie's press release, and the band tweeted me and said, hey, for every copy of the album that gets bought, we'll give our dog a piece of grilled cheese. And they sent me a picture of them holding a piece of grilled cheese in front of their dog. And I was like, hey, you give that to him. Do not tease the dog. Give him the grilled cheese. I'll buy 10. And then they tweeted me and said, we're gonna hold you to that. And they sent me a video of them giving the dog a piece of grilled cheese, and he was so happy. They patted him on the head, and it was the most wholesome thing I have ever seen in my life. So then I was like, okay, I guess I have to buy 10 copies. And then I saw the Canadian shipping costs, and I was like, oh. So here is my thing. I'm thinking perhaps I can outsource this 10 copies. I'll get my own, but if any of you like them, maybe you buy a copy too, and then the dog gets to eat all the grilled cheese, yeah? So if you like them, World's Greatest Band, they are very cool. And Punk Rock Milo, you know the dog, he's in the video too. There are 2 dogs, they all get some grilled cheese. And also you get to support a cool new band that I think is really cool, and you should listen to them because you should just trust Jamie Coletta and me. Trust me. So I just thought that was fun because I like when people send me videos and pictures of their dogs, because I don't have one, I have never had one, I may never have one because I'm very allergic. I feel like I just started to turn into Drew Monson. Leave me a comment, I'm very lonely. So those are some of the things I've been listening to lately. There is so much more, but I feel like if I keep talking about it, you guys are gonna drift off. You're not gonna listen to the rest of the stuff I say anyways. So we should just continue this conversation down in the comments. So let's talk about all the other good new music down there. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm very close to 10,000, and that is very exciting for me. And I would like to one day hit that number. I think that would be fun. And yeah. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I am always more likely to be there than here because it's much faster to write a short tweet than it is to make and create a whole video. So if you ever want to find me, that's where you can find me. But hopefully I will be here more often because I kind of really like my idea of doing like a roundup every week plus my other content. I'm spreading myself thin, and that's fine. So hopefully I will see you here sooner than a month from now. And if not, I will give many dogs grilled cheeses as an apology. Thank you for your time. I will see you guys again next time, and I hope it is soon. Bye.